In case you missed part 1, I showed how to cut the trendy baggy pants. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go check it out after this. Now let's get right into it. So for the pockets, I used 7 by 14 inches, 7 inches for the width and 14 inches for the length of the pocket. You are going to be cutting this on fold and you'll be needing 2 parts of it. If you've not hit the subscribe button, please kindly do so. Thank you. Okay, it's time to sew. So I went ahead to stitch the crotch area for the front and the back. I did that off camera. After stitching that, it's time for us to work on the pocket. So open the pocket up and place it right side facing the right side, and then you are going to measure from the waistline 7.5 inches. Please, this pocket, we're using the front part of our trouser, not the back. So measure 7.5 inches and just draw a straight line, and you are going to follow the straight line. Like that's how you are going to stitch it on your machine, like you see me doing in the video, like I've done in the video. So I just stitched it. The next thing is to notch it. Now when you are notching it, please don't allow it pass your stitch. Don't allow it get past your stitch. It should be exactly where your stitch is, right? After notching it, you are going to go ahead and close the down part. Fold it like you see me doing in the video and just stitch it with your 1/2 inch. The same thing you will do for the second pocket. Just stitch it down like so. Very easy, piece of cake, right? So after stitching it, you should have something like this. Then please pay attention. You are going to fold it like this, and then you are going to have like about 1/2 inch remaining from the side of it, like you see in the video. It is with that 1/2 inch that you will use to stitch the back part to it. Do you get? So make sure you arrange it well. If you have light, you can go ahead and iron it out so that it can be flat. So you're going to go ahead and pin it down. You can either pin it down or you sew, you run like a stitch on it on the waist area. Just run a stitch on it. You are going to do the same thing for the other side. Fold it in like so. You are going to have 1/2 inch remaining. That's 1/2 inch is what you will use to sew in your back pattern. You bring the back part of your pants and you place it on the front part, and you're just going to run a stitch 1/2 inch all the way down to the down part of your trouser. Then on the crotch area, you are going to start from the middle. Make sure these two join in here, they align. Start from the middle, sew it to the left, start from the middle again, sew it to the right. Please don't start from the down part. So after doing that, it is time for us to work on our band. You're going to measure what you have on your waist, the waist of your trouser, and cut out at the exact same measurements. Add 1/2 inch for your stitching allowance. Then for your elastic, since this is a trouser that I sell, most times I use 27 inches. I just measure 27 inches and I use it, and it usually goes round. But you can still do what I'm doing in the video. Just place it at the edge, stretch it till it gets to the other end of your band. When it gets to that other end, you just cut it out. Especially when you're sewing it for like plus size that you don't know their waist measurement. So you can do this method. But apart from that, you can use 27 or 28 inches. That is fine. So after doing that, you are going to go ahead and stitch your elastic. Stitch it like this, like I'm showing you in the video. Make sure you stitch it multiple times so that it doesn't cut when you are dragging it. So after stitching it, you are now going to work on your material, on your fabric. Now, if you want to put rope, go ahead and do this method. But if you don't want to put rope, you have no business with what I'm doing right now. Okay? So just place your elastic like this inside your material and just mark like 1/2 inch in the middle. Do you see what I did here? Mark 1/2 inch in the middle. That is where our rope will be passing our rope through. Okay, then you are going to go ahead and go and stitch it. When you get to that place, lock your stitch, jump to the other side, lock it, and then stitch to the end and lock your stitch. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so this is after I've stitched it. I'm just showing you guys what it looks like. You see the way I stitched it. That 1/2 inch that I left there, I left it open again because that is where our rope will be passing through. Okay, then you are going to the next step is to go and top stitch on this part. If it's more than 1/2 inch, please go ahead and trim it out. But if it's less than 1/2 inch, you can just stitch it down like I showed you in the video. And this is after I've stitched it down. I'm trying to show you guys the hole. So this is what it should look like. Okay, so that place will be for the front. When you're fixing your band, that is where will face the center of your front. That is that crotch line you have on your trouser, right? That hole, make sure it aligns with that line there. Okay, now the part that we've all been waiting for. This part is a little bit tricky, so please pay attention. If you have light, you can go ahead and iron down your fabric so that you don't get confused. But if there's no light, just follow what I'm doing in the video and I promise you, you are going to get it. So when you get to your machine, you are going to stitch it down all the way till you get to your starting point again. Now while you are stitching it down, you are going to be feeling the elastic with your finger, okay? Make sure you don't stitch on top of your elastic. If you stitch on top of your elastic, please just go back and go and lose it. Stitch it all the way. I'm going to show you after you've exhausted the elastic that you can see. You are going to now drag it like this. Exactly. Very easy. Piece of cake. Just adjust it like this and then continue sewing it. Make sure you don't sew on top of your fabric of your elastic. Please don't sew on top of your elastic. If you sew on top of your elastic, please lose it, because if you sew on top of your elastic, there's no way you'll be able to drag this elastic like I'm doing in the video. Okay, so just continue doing this till you get to your starting point. That is where you started from. You see the way I'm adjusting it? That is the way you will keep adjusting it. Dragging out the elastic, moving the fabric, dragging out the elastic, stitching on it, like so. It looks hard, but it's very easy, I promise you. It's very, very easy. And it doesn't have to be perfect the first time you try it, okay? If you're not getting it the first time, don't worry. Lose it and start again. If you're still not getting it, maybe you should buy Coke or Fanta, drink and cool your head. Yeah, cool your head and then you continue again. Because the first time I did this thing, it was apology. So yeah, when you are done doing this, I did not see my scissors, that's why I'm using seam ripper. Make una not kill me. Then you are going to shear these gathers. You see what I'm doing? Make sure it goes round. Just keep stretching till you are sure that the gathers has gone round. You see it? Then you're now going to top stitch on the elastic. Very important. Now while you are top stitching, drag it. Like the way they used to drag that small generator, past my neighbor generator. Drag it like that and stitch on top. Stitch it till you get to your starting point again. Remember this elastic, we are putting rope, so you're going to stitch it 2 times. Don't worry, I'll show you in the video. So just keep dragging it and stitching. Drag, stitch, drag, stitch. Make sure you are not moving the fabric. Don't move the fabric. Now the second part, you are going to do that that is after the hole that we left. Stretch, stitch on it, stretch it, drag it and stitch on it. Okay, very easy. This is very, very easy. It's not hard. So after attaching this band to your trouser, you are done. Go ahead and fold the down part of it And voila, your baggy trouser is ready. If you find this helpful, please like, share, and comment. Let me know what you want me to sew next. Bye, guys.